It's Saturday, it's 10:30, Gazzetta Football Italia.
Campionato di calcio italiano.
Wagwan people, we are back. It's Sampdoria Gazzetta Football Italia episode 13, brothers, for your eyes and ears. So again, we've got a jam-packed episode full of goals, excitement and Serie A action. So in today's episode, we have Sampdoria versus Bologna. As you know, Sampdoria going all guns blazing in Serie A. Can they keep it up against Bologna today? We've also got highlights of the last game in the Europa League group stage against Sevilla. Sampdoria only qualified through. Will Sampdoria join them in the knockout phases? And then we've also got Monza that visits Sampdoria. Can Bakayoko on the wing cause some damage for the Mozzanese players, who are again struggling in Serie A this season? We've also got a game against Sassuolo in the snow. Can you believe? It does snow in Italy, in the northern parts of the regions. We've got them also. And we've also got the main game of the episode, Juventus versus Sampdoria. Alright, the Giallorossi playing against Sampdoria. Can they do the business? But before all that, we start things off with Como 1907. Sampdoria in great form. Fabregas's team in the Serie A. I think Fabregas is even playing. Let's get into the highlighted action. Conti down the wing, trying to cut back inside to Juric. Lays it off, nice. There's De La Vega. Oh, beautiful. What a goal from the Argentine. Top bins from De La Vega, taking his Serie B form into Serie A. What a goal. Touch inside. Sampdoria ruthless. And Esposito's in. And he's chipped the keeper. And it's 2-0, 17 minutes in. Esposito with the goal. And my goodness, this young team are on fire. Playing with expansive freedom again. De La Vega's got range to shoot, and the keeper palms it, and he can't keep it out. It's 3-0. De La Vega with his second of the game. Kisses the badge. Sampdoria on fire. Quagliarella. It has been all Sampdoria this game. Como don't have a chance at the moment. Juric. Esposito. Look how much space they've got. And Quagliarella's in, and it's 4. Right on the stroke of half time. It's 4-0 Sampdoria. Second half, Como have played a lot better here. They've kept Sampdoria at bay, but Muru is in again. What can Muru do? Down the angle and just wide of the post. Berhout. Little spin back in. De La Vega's in. Is he in for his hat-trick? It is. It's 5-0. 2 minutes to go. Como nearly lasted a full half without conceding, but what a performance today. Como have been absolutely annihilated by Ruud Gullit's men. From there is the final whistle. Como 0. Sampdoria 3. De La Vega gets the match ball. What a day for him and the Argentine. Beautiful 3 points in the bag, and the goal difference goes on again. Sampdoria's clean sheet run continues. So we move on. Highlights now against Bologna. And like I said at the moment, Sampdoria are not conceding goals and banging in goals. A perfect season so far for them. Perfect mix of goals and defensive work. Can they keep it up? Bologna next. Drommel is in goal. Bologna with a tough team to beat. Let's see if Sampdoria can do it. It's Obershaw trying to find Odegaard. It's a nice little flick on to Carlson. They do like that flick on every time. Bologna, they've worked the ball nice again. Odegaard to Fabian. And a save by Drommel. Ojeda trying to break through. He's get murked off the ball, to be fair. Headed back in the mix beautifully. Quagliarella pick up the rebound to Bakayoko. Trying to find some space and save shot. Stojanovic out on this side. Making a good run. Cuts back inside. Stojanovic whips it in. That's beautiful. And Esposito was there with a header. Still 0-0 here. Can Bologna finally take points off this ruthless Sampdoria team? Here's Sampdoria now with the breakthrough. Bakayoko. And this is where they can be dangerous on the counter-attack, and they play the ball through. And Quagliarella is beating the offside trap. Quagliarella, the captain. Oh, clinical finish. The keeper set himself up thinking that he's going to go to the keeper's left, and Quagliarella slotted to the right. Final few seconds now, and it is another clean sheet for Sampdoria. My goodness. 1-0. We move on into the Europa League next. Sampdoria's form this season is immense. Like I said, they've already qualified out of the group. A little bit of rotation can happen. Sampdoria wanting to win though, so getting some good form into knockout phases. They've pretty much qualified themselves. Here's Muru to Ricky. Juric. Try from distance, and keeper awkwardly punches out wide. It's a save nonetheless though. Here's Bakayoko. A little knock down to Berhout. Dutchman gets time to turn and gets time to pick the ball out in behind. Esposito's made a lovely run, and Esposito's on, and he's dragged his shot wide. Sevilla doing well tonight, holding off this Sampdoria team. Like I said, there is a few changes in there. He's won the ball back nice there, and Iniacho's in, and it's off the base of the post. Sampdoria survive. Ball cleared out. Esposito gets there first to Juric, and now the counter attack is on. So ball play through. Berhout. What can he do? Shrugs off his man, holds it off to Esposito. Bakayoko's got his hand in the box. Esposito whips it in. It is Bakayoko from one end to the other. Nearly a goal conceded from Iniacho's header. It hit the base of the post. And within 30 seconds at the end, and Bakayoko's opened the scoring. What a goal. Headed clear. KBO. And it's going to be a third clean sheet in a row for Sampdoria here. Even with a change in the defensive line, they are absolutely ruthless. Another clean sheet. Another win for Sampdoria. So we move on. Monza now. Again, struggling in Serie A at the moment. You've got to say, the way Sampdoria are playing, this could only end up one way, surely. Sampdoria again, keeping the clean sheets. Ball played in. Gagliardini. Carbone. Monza have settled in quite well so far in this game. It's a nice turn inside to Colombo. That's a beautiful turn from Colombo, and it's a good save from Drommel in the end. Here's Bakayoko. Quagliarella back into Bakayoko, and Sampdoria finally in, and Bakayoko opens the scoring. It's taken 16 minutes. Monza's resolve has finally been done, and it's 1-0 Sampdoria. We're getting used to this now. Birindelli clashes out to Carbone. Gagliardini gone past his man. Colombo turns again, and again Drommel has to make the save. It's fair play to Monza. They've done well so far. You would not think this team is struggling, to be honest. Ball's curled back in. Colombo's got loads of time and loads of space. He's deflected in the end. Headed clear. I used to say somewhat fortuitous for Sampdoria to be 1-0 up at the moment. It's a shot from distance from Juric, and it's gone high and wide. Capolo. Sampdoria looking control at the moment, but mistakes like won't be good. And Colombo's in again, and he's switched it across to Zerbin. He stops, controls it, whips the ball in. It's there, and it is a goal for Monza. Sampdoria concede. Something we don't see every day. And Colombo, to be fair, has been threatening all day, and Monza are back in this game. Here's Lorenzo Luca. He's ran the ball a bit too far there, but he's won it back beautifully. And Luca's in. Can he restore Sampdoria's lead? And it's over the bar. Too much power. Juric. Sampdoria running out of time here. And they've got space to lose or drop points, but they don't want to Monza. It's gone wide again. This is last chance saloon now. And Monza, what defending. You've got to say they've deserved their point today. And Monza have got a point against the toughest and best team in Serie A. They've got to be happy with that. So we move on. The last game before the main game of the episode. Sassuolo against Sampdoria. Sampdoria still riding high at the top of Serie A. Sassuolo, though, came up with them last season. Will always be a tough game. The snow won't help either with Sampdoria's passing movement. They've got to put the disappointment with the Monza game behind them. Set piece now for Sassuolo. We've added a few players in the summer transfer window, and there's a header down. It's gone over the bar. Long clearance, so 7 minutes to go in this first half. Sampdoria haven't troubled Sassuolo at all. They look off it since the Monza game. That's a shot from distance. Quagliarella, good save. Monza will take this free kick early doors. And like I said, we can't tell if it's the sleet or Sampdoria. Maybe their powers are waning from distance. Oh my goodness, what a shot. 30 minutes left to play. Here's Fitzjim to Juric to De La Vega to Quagliarella, who turns, and there's the goal. Just when you thought Sampdoria may be waving in their powers, you've got to mark the captain because he will put in bangers. What a goal from Quagliarella. 29 minutes left on the clock. Sampdoria finally taking the lead. into the last few seconds now. Sampdoria back to winning ways here. It's going to be another 1-0 win. They are doing things the right way, the champions way. The champions-elect have won another one. Can anyone stop Sampdoria? So we go to our main game. Juventus versus Sampdoria, the Allianz Stadium. The main game of this episode. Will Sampdoria continue this run? The gap is getting ever so bigger now. Genoa was up there. Fiorentina have been in second. Milan, Juventus, Inter all struggling this season. And you've got to say, a lot of teams are saying because the big three are struggling, that's why Sampdoria are winning it. But you've got to say, even if one of them was doing well, Sampdoria are just been unbelievable this season. But it has helped with the poor run of form from Milan, Juventus and Inter. But this will be the test. If Sampdoria can get through this, then you've got to say they probably deserve to be where they are. And it isn't no fluke. Quagliara's taken out though. Kubiasi, it's nice to Kalulu. So beautiful day here in Turin. Here's Boga. Just tries a nice little switch, but De La Vega picks it up beautifully. First touch is beautiful. Here's De La Vega now. Running into the sun to Quagliara. Just sounded out. And Juventus are not letting Esposito and Quagliara have a single second on the ball. It's a nice play out to Boga. Can Boga do it? It's intercepted though by Stojanovic. To Djuric. Out wide again to Stojanovic. He will bomb forward. Lots of room in there now, trying to find the square pass to Quagliara. Just runs to Perino. Right idea. And that's it. When this Juventus back three do push up, maybe that's when the space will come for Quagliara and Esposito. De La Vega again, good work, but knocks the ball out of play. Will be a throw in here to Juventus. Thrown in to Fagioli. To Douglas Luiz. This is nice. Cambiasso has to stop. Checks his run. Trying to get back onto his favoured left foot, but maybe he's run it too far, and he has. And Marro Jr.'s in there. He's in for Muru today, who picked up a slight knock in the previous game. Here's Locatelli to Weah. Weah stops. This is nice. Vlahovic from distance. Oh, just wide of Turati's goal. First warning shot from Juventus. Beautiful play in here. Ball played across. Weah to Vlahovic. Just had to stop and check his run, really. Maybe that put him off, but the captain Juventus today with the opening shot of the game. So it will be a goal kick now for Sampdoria. Drum will take it to Coppola. Stojanovic. Seem to have a lot of space on that right hand side, but he's going back to play it back inside to Coppola. Finds Bellomonte. Again, he's in for Cuscane today. Sampdoria rotating the balls around, but I'm going to support ball away. Douglas Luiz picked it up, but then Fitzjim blocked out the pass. Mario Jr. back to Leone. To Belmonte. Back in again to Djuric. Doesn't get there. It's a scrappy play at the moment for Sampdoria. And Juventus have got to try and take this in. But again, scrappy from them. Here's De La Vega now. Can we finally see some quality? No, hits the player again. Rebounded though. Fitzjim. Quagliara. Ball's given away again. Both teams cancel each other out beautifully at the moment. Ball across though. Stojanovic. Checks his run. No space down there. So back inside again to Belmonte. Back across De La Vega. You feel like Sampdoria building up to something here. There's no overlapping runs though. Djuric, they found the pocket of space again now. Now Djuric can shoot from distance and it's hit the post. And how on earth did that not go in? Hit the inside of the keeper's right post and trickled along the line. Fitzjim to Djuric. He's seeing the gap. Esposito pushed the defender out of the way and oh my goodness, how unlucky is that? It stays 0-0 here in Turin. And you've got to say that's the best chance of the game, and Djuric knows. A little bit of luck on his side. That's the opening goal. So goal kick now to Juventus. 30 minutes played here. Here's Bremer inside to Pau Corazzi. Fagioli to Douglas Luiz. A little switch out. Cambiasso. Closed down by De La Vega though. And they've gone route one. That'd be easy for Leone surely. Brilliant header. And Esposito can't pick up the rebound. I was trying to say in Quagliara, but it had his back to goal. And in the end, easy. Back to Perin. Long clearance up again. Headed again. Beautiful back up Polo to Esposito. Does well to hold off his defender. And Djuric and Sampdoria now building with a little bit of confidence. Trying to play the ball through. Djuric is calling for a free kick. The referee not even looking at him. You've got to say he had a claim for that then. Looked like a foul. Here's Boga. Blocked in away again. Nice by Stojanovic. And again, we're just seeing defending masterclasses from both Italian teams at the moment. That's what we're used to seeing in Serie A, but a little bit of quality's got to shine through surely at some point. Here's Fitzjim. Back across to Belmonte, the Argentine. Back across again. This is nice. Esposito. Out wide, Stojanovic. They've worked it well. Cuts inside. Stojanovic! Oh, good hands from Pedin. He went with his left foot, the right back. We're fast approaching half time now, and just as momentum's building for Sampdoria, they could probably hope for another 10 minutes in this half. That's a nice ball behind, and Boga's in. This could be a chance for Juventus, and Boga goes for the shot rather than the pass, and Vlahovic was wide open in the middle. It looks like the square ball would have probably been the other one. They had the overlap. And look at this. He has to go across to collect him, and did the right option because Boga misses in the end. He knows he should have squared it to Vlahovic, and Juventus could have been 1-0 up at half time here. They will have a corner though. Deep into injury time. I say deep, only 40 seconds though. There is no injury time on the board, so this will be their last chance, and the header's in. Flicked away. De La Vega's not got there first, and Fagioli can let it cross. Again, looks like he was going to shoot but didn't. And De La Vega's got time now to clear his lines. And it will be 0-0 at half time. You've got to say Juventus started the brighter. Sampdoria came into the game, and then Juventus had the best chance towards the end, but it's 0-0 here in Turin. So here we go then, second half underway. Like I say, we need a little bit of magic from some of the boys up front to spark this game. Maybe one of the midfielders, in fact, can cause something. Or will it be won by a set piece? Here's Stojanovic. There's men free in the middle already, and Quagliara's in, and surely early doors, and what a save by Pedin. Straight away from kick-off, Sampdoria catch Juventus cold. Stojanovic down the line, and look at the marking, they're wide open, even Esposito behind. Oh, it's De La Vega behind. Sampdoria missed that rude chance, and Pedin knows that's a brilliant save from him. He's happy with that. Will be a corner though for Sampdoria. Stojanovic will take it. Dybala's now on for Weah straight away. Ball in, Fitzjim's going in there, but it's cleared away. Stojanovic will get there first, headed back in the mix to De La Vega. Bit of space for the Argentine to try one, and always raising high and over. Good effort though, Hullet appreciates the effort. The ball's cleared out. Stojanovic wins his header. De La Vega's got all the time in the world. Juventus didn't press quick enough. Wasn't a good shot though in the end. De La Vega knows he's got to do better than that, but Sampdoria will be happy so far. A 0-0 here, they'll take that, and like I say, defensively, still looking strong. Perin will take this goal kick to Kalulu. On this side, outline to Boga. Tries a little back heel flick, it comes off though, and this is nice through the lines by Vlahovic. And somehow the referee has given a free kick that way. Vlahovic is claiming it should have been his. Let's have a little look at that. Him and Capolo come together. And yeah, it's a right leg onto Capolo's standing leg. And the right decision. Vlahovic does not agree with the officials, but it's been given. It will be a Sampdoria free kick in their own half. Can they build up now? Leone will take it, the youngster. To Stojanovic. Nothing out wide of him, so he has to go inside to Fitzjim. To Mario Jr., the Brazilian. Back across again to Fitzjim. De La Vega and Djuric have tucked inside. So Stojanovic will give us the width now. Stojanovic will take the width. Thought about the cross, checked. Back inside. Djuric can go with the left foot. It's blocked. Good to defend him. But again, Juventus target out. Belmonte trying to play the ball through, and Juventus are just clearing the ball anywhere. But it does go. No, Fitzjim gets it. Looked like Cambiasso was going to pick it up. And Sampdoria have Juventus pinned in. That ball's pulled though from Mario Jr. And now Vlahovic can play out to Locatelli. Back into Vlahovic. The touch from Capolo's got there, but Vlahovic is still in. And Vlahovic is in now, surely. Oh, what a save. Drommel with the save. The Dutchman doing beautifully to reach that. Looked like Vlahovic was in. It came off Capolo's heel to slow the ball down, but then Vlahovic fights his way through. But what a save from Drommel. Best chance of the game. Juve will have the corner. Sampdoria is still in it. It's 0-0 here. Corner will be taken by Locatelli. Ball's whipped in. There's the header, but cleared away from Quagliara. And Esposito can get there and try and relieve the pressure. Esposito going for a run down the line. He's in behind the back four already. And Esposito's relieving the pressure beautifully. Now can hold it up. Made Juventus backtrack all the way. Here's Djuric. Beautiful ball across. No, intercepted by Kalulu, and he has to clear it again. Back in though by Leone. This is nice. Good pressure. Djuric is in again. Lays it across. And Stojanovic is in. And Stojanovic is in again. And he's put it wide. And that is the danger from Sampdoria. You can think you're on top of them, having a corner ball. And before you know it, they're up the other end. Causing no harm and mayhem down there. Stojanovic. All the way across. Perin was beaten, to be fair. He knows he should have done better, but again, he is a right back. He can't be too harsh on himself. Still 0-0 here. Changes are made now. Conte and Ojeda are on. Stanovic and Djuric are off. So changes made on both sides of Sampdoria's midfield. De La Vega's now moved across to the right. Kostic is on for Boga as well. So both managers playing their cards. With 20 minutes left to go, or just a little over. It's Fagioli. Ball's given away though. It's into Quagliarella, and Quagliarella''s in, and it's 1-0. It's a mistake from Juventus, and Sampdoria made him punish the paid, and Quagliarella's with the goal. The old man, Mr. Father Time, Mr. Benjamin Button of the football world. This guy seems to be getting younger and younger every time he plays. But a mistake there, blocked by Belmonte. The marking was shocking, and Quagliarella, what a finish on the outside of the foot. Perrin, no chance. And Juve find themselves 1-0 behind. From their own doing, Esposito into Quagliarella, takes a touch outside of the boot. We'll have that all day long, he says. And Mr. Father Time is dancing away with his 2 brand new hips. 1-0 Sampdoria. Juventus now have to go for it. 20 minutes to go. They may be out of the Scudetto race, but they'll still have dreams of Champions League football. But you've got to say, if Sampdoria hold on to this, who can deny them their first Scudetto in over 30 years? Surely no one can now, unless a monumental slip-up happens from Hullit's men. Danilo's going off. He's had a bad day today. He's not happy with his performance. Oh, he's kicking the water bottles. Everything's going wrong for Juventus. 18 minutes left to play. Touchdown. Kostic, ball's in. There's a flick-off header and it's over the bar. Easy for Drommel in the end. It's Vlahovic with the header. Again, good movement. Vlahovic losing his marker, but Drommel not scared by that one. And Vlahovic knows that was a chance. Juventus need to keep doing that though. And you do see the confidence draining from this team. And again, they're facing a team that has conceded 2 goals in Serie A this season. That's right, 2 goals, this defence. It's so hard to build a team that can score goals but also be defensively as strong as this, and Ruud Gullit seems to have the perfect mix in this squad. Into the last 15 minutes now. Here's Kostic again. Down the line to Vlahovic. Trying to find some movement. Capello gets it though. Back to Drommel. And now Sampdoria can game management this match. Here's Leone. They don't need to press anything. Here's Fitzjim. And you've got to say Juve have got to put a little bit more pressure onto the back line, because they are tentative in putting any pressure on. It's giving Sampdoria all the time in the world. Here's Capello again. Nice little ball down the line. De La Vega's trying to get down there, but Locatelli's faster than him. Here's Kostic to Vlahovic. To be fair, he's had a good game today. That's a beautiful little switch outside to Danilo. Fresh substitute, fresh legs. Stops the ball, whips it across, but Fitzjim is there again. Oh, off his booty. And out. You've got to say Fitzjim has put in a world-class performance at defence midfield. So De La Vega takes the applause. Had a good game today. Bakayoko is on for him. Alright, Drommel will take the goal kick. He's sending the boys forward a bit more. Don't want to play that dangerous out of the box play. They will win it in there. Quagliarella's won the flick on again, and they're in one more time, and Ojeda's trying to get battling, but good defending. And he's brought it back for a free kick in here. Looks like there was a foul on Esposito. He's having a word. I'm surprised he's not got a booking there. He's walking away from the referee the whole time. Let's have a quick look what happened here. Yeah, it's a challenge after the ball, and my goodness, Esposito's taken out. I'm surprised that wasn't a yellow card. Fitzjim will take it. Again, I don't think he'll shoot from this distance, surely not. Because there's something spectacular to beat Perrin from there, but it's worked around beautifully, and Ojeda was in. Juventus can break with the ball now. Kostic, and they've got a 2 against 2 situation here. Sampdoria need to scramble back. Fitzjim's back there again, and Fitzjim intercepts it. Juventus dallied on the ball, and the Dutchman got back in there at the crucial time. And Juventus are looking down the barrel of their feet here. Sampdoria just playing it through the back. Juventus starting to press now, but now Sampdoria played around them, and they've got runners left and right. And Mario Jr. has left his marker. Mario Jr. is in now. And Sampdoria look more than likely to get another one. Here's Mario Jr. Tries to whip it across, and it's blocked away. Last 20 seconds. Some of the Juventus fans are now leaving. They can sense defeat against this juggernaut of a team. And Quagliarella's in, and it's over the bar. But there is the final whistle. Quagliarella, Mr. Father Time. Mr. Rolling back the years. makes it 1-0 against Juventus. What a performance from this Sampdoria team. That leaves the league looking like this. 15 points is the gap. 2 goals conceded. My goodness, what a team this Sampdoria team is. 2 draws, 0 defeats, 18 games in. Can they do the unthinkable and have an unbeaten season? Surely not. We're nearly halfway through the season. Things are looking so good for this Sampdoria team. It would have to be a monumental crash and burn in the second half for anyone to catch this team. But we'll tune in next week and find out what's going on with this Sampdoria side. But at the moment, they are looking immense. In Europe as well, things are going, all guns are blazing, all well as well for the Sampdoria team. We will have the draw for the knockout phases of the Europa League in the next episode too. At the moment, they won their group 6 wins out of 6. Again, 2 goals conceded. My goodness, probably the best team we have built on this game. Ruud Hullit's men are beasting and are feasting. So we're going to leave you with Quagliara's goal against Juventus. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Peace and love, brothers and sisters, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace!